What we got here is PVC, the most recycled plastic in the world. This stuff comes in multiple thicknesses, colors, and most importantly, density. The inside of the PVC comes with different variances of density. Some are very soft and some are very hard. All right, let's continue to talk PVC. PVC, plastic, this type of PVC is the most recycled plastic in the world. So when a wood kitchen goes bad, ends up in the landfill. When the PVC kitchen goes bad, it can go back to the recycle center. So back to the PVC density levels. We can get this stuff 0.47, 0.50, 0.55, 0.60, 0.65. Less dense, more dense. So, these two right here are basically considered hobby grade. They're for making signs, billboards, stuff like that. Nothing structural should be used with a density level of 4.7 or 5.0. And the reason for that is you're building these things with screws. Screws have threads that bite into the PVC and they hold on in this fashion. Now, if there's a little bit of force exerted on this screw, it's just gonna pull all that PVC out through those threads, and basically what you're gonna end up with is a screw that's just a plug. And if you think about a plug holding on your door hinge, it's not gonna last long. So you do not wanna use anything in this area for cabinets at all. 5.5 is considered your budget grade. The majority of cabinets in the island are made with these three. So my advice to you would be never buy anything made out of 4.7 or 5.0. 5.5 is for budget grade. If you need a cabinet and it's got to fit a certain budget, you can step down to this level of PVC if you have to, but know you're going to get 4 to 5 years out of your cabinet's tops. Now 0.60 and 6.5 are cabinet grade. These are the most dense PVCs that you can buy. We use 0.65 PVC. So basically what you're gonna have is a screw that's gonna continue to have that bite and hold, because the PVC is not gonna deteriorate here if the screw's over tightened, any kind of situation like that. That's what you need to know about PVC. This is one of our PVC cabinets. I made a little small base cabinet for display purposes so we can kind of show you how we construct these things and what makes them different than our competitors. In my mind, this is the strongest possible way you can make a PVC cabinet. First of all, we have removable toe kick area. So you're gonna have a toe kick area all completely clean, but this toe kick can pop off, slide out, and what we have here are adjustable feet. So typical cabinet would have an end like this where you would stick shims in, you would raise and lower the cabinet to make it level, and then you would put a toe kick to cover all those shims. Wood shims deteriorate over time. All of a sudden one side of your cabinet lowers, then you get your doors not working right, your drawers don't pull out right. So what we have here are adjustable feet that also carry the weight from the side over onto the bottom. Unlike a wood cabinet where this bottom is just dadoed into the sides and all the weight is stuck onto the side, this weight's carrying over in multiple locations. Get the cabinet perfectly level, then we bring the toe kick in, adjust it, and then we put temporary screws for the top. Anytime you want to remove the toe kick, you can undo those screws, you pull out, unlock it. This way, if you have any water issues, you can clean underneath, you can put fans underneath, you're not going to get mold growth. Now let's talk hinges. Our hinges are stainless steel, they're not going to rust. Soft close. 6 different adjustable points. So when you get a cabinet line that's like this, where your lines all need to be beautiful, you need hinges that have 6 different adjustment points and not just 2, or you're never gonna keep things looking beautiful. Same with the drawers. Our drawers have multiple adjustment points. What you have here is quick release. So when you reach under the cabinet, you're quickly releasing. We can raise and lower the front of the drawer. We can move it side to side, and we can move it in and out. Put it back on the track, you just simply set it in there. Close it all the way, it clicks. There's your drawer. The drawer is also a full extension, so you don't have any wasted space in your drawer. A lot of cabinets come out to about here. You're losing 3 or 4 inches of visible space. These extend all the way out. Also, all of the cabinet hardware is underneath the drawer, supporting all the weight. So not only do they support more weight than a typical drawer glide that you see out on the outside, but those ones that are on the outside are full of little ball bearings. You get sand, you get dust, you get rust in there very easily. And then over no time, you start hearing it when your drawers open and close. Even if they're soft close, those ball bearings are just a dust collector. Drawer glide underneath, hidden from all the dust and debris. Again, quick little release. And you see the mechanism is all inside the drawer, so it's protected. As simple as that. The ends of all of our cabinets, we put a panel on them, so you don't have that cutout on the side that gives a very cabinet or kitchen look. This gives more of a furniture feel. Then your toe kit comes in on the side, and you get a very nice finished feel without that weird cutout, you know, when you're doing you're seeing visibly from the other room. Now, let's talk a little bit about the cabinet construction. The backs of our cabinets all have a 3/8" piece of floating PVC. This is very important. A lot of cabinet companies are building a box, then they throw a back on it, and they're putting some screws into the back, calling it good. You cannot do that because even PVC shrinks and expands, basically the same amount as wood. So with this type of construction process, there's a dado in your sides, your top, and your bottom piece that the back piece slides into. That gives this back piece the ability to shrink and expand without warping the shape and size of the cabinet. Then we throw some hot glue around here, keep everything strong and structural while allowing shrink and expansion. You got a 3/4 inch piece here. This is where your screws are going to go through, meet the wall. When you're screwing into the wall like this piece is not only screwed through here, but it has that back plate dadoed all in, so everything is holding together. If the back plate was just on there and screwed on, and then that back plate was screwed to the wall, you would get what we were talking about over there, with your screw losing all of its bite and just becoming a plug. Then that's all you have holding your whole cabinet on is some plugs basically going into the back of the cabinet. And this is how they fall off the wall. Same with the drawers. You cannot just put a piece of PVC on the bottom of a drawer and screw it in. There's shrink and expansion that happens. So our drawers are made with shrink and expansion joints, so you're never going to have a drawer that over time all of a sudden doesn't operate the way it used to. This will always operate in the same fashion it does on day one. And there are some of the main differences between our cabinets and the competitors.